Side of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, and of course part of the college football playoff. Today, two teams. Which the now stretches from the Atlantic all the way to the Pacific. This will be a good one, as we're going to see the Rutgers Scarlet Knights taking on the #1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Ducks will kick this away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Black. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Scarlet Knights offense in a tricky spot here thanks to that poor return. Here comes that star. Saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Jukes to get free.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Got a lane. Can he get in? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Black. That's strong coverage, though. They tackled him at the 11-yard line. And here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. Ball handed off. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts. If the offense comes back with a counter play, if you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Oregon. It was a foot race, and he won it. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Man, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll run it to the left. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. With the catch, it's Fletcher. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The important 3rd down play coming up. Can he get there on the ground? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the Scarlet Knights will bring their punt team onto the field. Okay, kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? He's looking deep here. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. It's an option look. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now is able to get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down here for this offense. On the ground, it's Monaga. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Play action fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing.
And the freshman making an impact play there.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
The Scarlet Knights will send the punt team onto the field. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. Bringing it back, it's Johnson. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And the returner will be brought down. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he fires the football to the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Now, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage. But they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defense.
They'll take a deep shot here. He's got it near the end zone. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Ducks.
Man, what a play by this linebacker. Just sitting back in zone coverage, does a really good job of reading the eyes of this quarterback, anticipates that throw, steps in front, and walks to the end zone for a touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll give it to the back.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker. Third down upcoming after that completion. They'll try and run it. And here's the running back. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Scarlet Knights will have to kick it away. That's his 4th punt already today. On the return, it's Johnson. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team will bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Caught near the goal line. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And the back now goes in motion. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's got it for a big gain. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Fires this one deep middle. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offense. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Off the play fake on first down. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Not able to connect, incomplete. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
Oh, and he's got some space here. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A special teams touchdown. Potential momentum-changing play in this game.
Well, that was just a thing of beauty to watch this return. The Gunners were flying down. He's able to avoid them, picks up a couple blocks, and then you could see him gaining momentum and confidence as he was getting downfield, eventually all the way to the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Oh, and nothing but green grass Just runs through a man. A mismatch. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
No, kick it away here. Running it back. It's Johnson. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. An electrifying play, Kirk. He was just a better athlete than the guys trying to stop him on that coverage team.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by this returner. But let's also not forget the blocks. Some key blocks there that set this return up and eventually got him into the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. And the Scarlet Knights bring their punt team onto the field. With the return, it's Johnson. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Breaking free for a huge return. They finally grab him. Lucky to keep him out of the end zone. The offense will start with great field position. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking for some space. It's James. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game...
Touchdown, Oregon. This offense cannot be stopped.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. Give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to field it. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. The pass rush closing in. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. The Scarlet Knights will line up to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. Bringing it back, it's Johnson. And they've got the returner corralled. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This offense has been clicking so far, but they get aggressive, looking for a deep completion. Catch made inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Wanaga. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Scarlet Knights come to the line in the hurry-up, looking to throw yet again. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Scarlet Knights line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Strong. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. Oh, and he fumbles. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
When they don't make the completion here, the timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
I know the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. The pocket breaking down. The scramble doesn't get there. That's going to bring up 4th down. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And this one is right through. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Return begins inside the 10. He gets to the 30 before stepping out. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. To throw, it's Gabriel. Throws a bullet to the right. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. He's going to bring up 2nd down. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. First down. We're going to throw the football. And now another deep ball here. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
The Scarlet Knights will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon. And this one is getting ugly.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Now the kick hits off the left upright. It's no good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner is brought down. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's strong. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He's able to send the punt away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Extending the play now. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the 1st down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Trying to find some room. It's James. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The back's got it. He'll be taken down there for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
4th down and very long, but the offense still on the field. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down.
Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play any defender could.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner trying to create good field position. The Rutgers offense on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back and do a pick 6 in the last possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is incomplete.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's strong. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The Scarlet Knights will have to punt this one away. On the return, it's Johnson. Oh, and he's got some space here. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. Well, Kirk, we knew this guy was a dangerous returner. Took the football and just knifed through that coverage team.
You know, a lot of times we talk about vision. Usually we're talking about running backs trying to find a lane. But returners need to have that as well. And you just saw how great vision allows this returner to kind of weave his way through the defenders for a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's flat. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st down, it's play action. Bringing pressure. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
And the Scarlet Knights will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the ball is away from his own end zone. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Oregon. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's another strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. On this winds up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. Running it back, it's James. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. And looking for a big play here. This one is broken up and ball's incomplete.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ducks. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Has just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
And that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, on the right, outside, inside. Also ability to get downfield and make a catch. You can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
Looking to pass here on second down.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another third down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to... It'll end up being a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
So after the safety, it's now a free kick coming up. They'll punt it away from the 20. With the return, it's James. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Gabriel. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Catch made down inside the 20. Touchdown, Oregon. And the beatdown continues.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll kick it away from the 20. Bringing it back, it's James.
Returner is brought down at the 39, and your Oregon Ducks will take over.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The offense trying to cash in on the field position after the defense created that safety. First down, looking to throw the ball. We'll take it. The route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out. It's Black. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking to throw it on first down. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Moving right through the contacts. Touchdown, Oregon. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets it started with the next drive. And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Using his legs on the scramble. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Now it's second down here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. With sure hands, it's Miller. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for a big play downfield. Pass hauled in near the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running out of time in the pocket. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down.
Well, to call that play, you got to have a lot of confidence in your offensive line and quarterback because you're so close to your own goal line. Here, they don't protect the quarterback. They give up the sack and almost causes a safety.
The Scarlet Knights will bring their punt team onto the field. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. On the return, it's Johnson. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Oregon. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them. Great execution. They put another touchdown up on the board.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, trying to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Quick throw to his receiver. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Nice grab. It's strong. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36. The Scarlet Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Bringing pressure. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Finally forced out of bounds with a solid return that time. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Looking for the wideout. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. To the air. It's Gabriel. Looking to throw it deep. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Ducks. And the beatdown continues.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Tackle made after the completion.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. There's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And he knocks through the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. Well, frankly, Chris, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.